Wow. Hello, welcome to the stream, guys. Good afternoon. Actually, technically it's good night for you guys. It's, well, I don't know what time it is in the world for you. In fact, if you're watching this in the future, this is probably irrelevant time-wise. Switch that. Tiny bit too loud. There we go. How you guys doing? Hope you're having a good one. It kind of got some explaining to do here. I've financially I have been very irresponsible financially. I do not recommend doing what I do. Today has been my weakest day, I think, in a very long time. I haven't, oh my goodness, excuse me, can we not be so, just bring it down a wee bit. That kick drum, my guy, he's kicking it with his whole body. There you go. Anyways, don't do what I do, kids. If you don't know, today's Friday. As you would expect, we see like card stuff. It's our Friday stream, card related stuff. Today I actually ended up getting some not just this box of One Piece. If it was just a box of One Piece, I would feel kind of bad, but I don't feel bad. I don't regret buying the things I buy. But I would feel a lot better if this was it. This wasn't it. Today, Bloom Barrow for Magic the Gathering came out, and I bought a collector box of Bloom Barrow, and I don't. And I got singles, and I got a box of One Piece. But you know what? It's fine. I've been saving up a good chunk, so I allowed myself to get the stuff, my impulse buys, out of the way. It happens. Retail therapy is a real kicker, man. It's a real problem out here in the streets. Not even. But anyways, we're doing One Piece. We're doing a box of OP-05 because surprisingly enough, my local LGS, the one I actually go to, the one that I will actually stay unnamed because it is my local LGS, I actually had a box for sale for like a semi-decent price. It wasn't the best price, obviously, but it was a good price. It was a price I was willing to pay, and I was like, okay, cool. They have a box of OP-07. Is a really good set, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna buy a box. And originally, I was just gonna tear into it and just see what I got, but alas, you know, I was like, it's Friday. I feel a little guilty getting stuff like this, so I figured at the very least I can open it on camera, and who knows, maybe I'll get some cool stuff. We're about to find out if I get anything cool. As per usual, what we're gonna do is we're gonna completely dump out the packs and start shuffling them up, you know, dirty style. Really no rhyme or reason to how we're doing this. Just whatever feels good, whatever feels right in the moment. Just let your emotions take over, right? You know, feel the ambition, something about rain, some old song. Speaking of which, if you can hear in the background, we got some different music playing in the BGM. Don't know how I feel about it. It's a little bit different. We started yesterday, well, on what was it, Wednesday? We switched over to a different type of playlist, a more streamer friendly playlist. However, I don't know if I like it. I'll be real with you. I don't think it's that great. But you know what? I would rather be listening to this than having my streams muted potentially in the future. And it's not that bad. What's nice about this is that it's a little more like coffee themed. It's jazz, right? Usually at a coffee shop, you'll play jazz. Sometimes. I mean, I don't know every coffee. I don't think every coffee shop does. I think Starbucks just plays whatever's popular, if I had to guess. But traditionally, you play lo-fi, you play jazz, you play coffee house music. Specifically, it's mostly acoustics. So I decided to kind of try it out on the stream. There we go. Get in there. Nice and neat. There we go. Ta-da. And now this goes off camera. I'm not feeling this playlist. My guy, this song maybe just isn't working for me. How are you guys feeling about this? This is a little better. A little bit better. I'm liking this one. Let's see how it does. Anyways, let's get into the packs. And see my shame. I really like OP-05. Out of most sets, I would definitely say OP-05 is currently in the West probably one of the better boxes to open. If you're going to open up a box, you know, OP-05 is not a bad box to buy and open. Just based off experience, that's what I would recommend. Of course, if you're looking for a card in particular, you know, buy whatever you want in singles. But if you're looking for just a good pack to open and good staples, OP-05 has a lot of really good staples that I recommend. You can make a lot of good decks just based off of OP-05. And there we go. There we go. So we've probably talked about most of these. You guys are probably very aware of most of these cards by now. These cards have been out for like a hot minute, to be 100% honest with you. So I'm gonna mostly just burn through them. Oh my gosh, this guy. Yeah, I'm happy to come back to OP-07, check some stuff out. Gamma Knife, Connie. Is it Connis? I forget her name. Upper Yard. Oh my gosh. Oh, we got Ashura. Upper Yard, if you didn't see in the treasure packs that are coming out in Japan right now, Upper Yard just has like a cool show, like a really cool showcase alt, full art. Shura, a really good searcher for Sky PS stuff. Awesome card. Koala, I like Koala. Koala gonna be relevant at some point, I'm sure of it. Oh, that's it. Honestly, it's also been like a hot minute. Oh, it feels like it's been a hot minute since I've opened up packs. So it feels good to come back and open up packs again. I've been getting the craving, and today just wasn't. Today was not the day for me. Spending wise, you know, today my wallet was just had a hole burning through it, and there's nothing I can do about it. So thankfully, you know, I'm lucky enough. I'm fortunate enough to be able to do stuff like this on a whim, on a dime. Not always. Kino Bird Zap. This, I think this is still going to be pretty good. I honestly make sure this is like what? There we go. But yeah, this is KO one of your opponent's characters with a cost equal or less than a number of your opponent's life cards. Activate main. That's probably fine. Miss Double Finger. I still like this as a 2K counter. Punk Rodden, good card if you're playing Kid. Inazuma's fine. Vivi, okay, black. Oh, second. It's almost like it's telling us something. What are you telling me, box? Very interesting. I don't think this Vivi's worth much, but I'm just gonna keep track of like some of the cards I like. Some of the ones that, you know, interest me to some extent. So yeah, how's your week been? Hope you've had a good one. I know I say that at the start of every stream, but I mean it, you know. I actually do hope you guys are having a good week. You know, it's a Good Friday, so, well, I think Good Friday is an actual thing, but I hope you're having a good Friday. I hope you wind down. You know, work is stressful, so it's always nice to come to stream, just chill, relax, listen to something in the background while you're decompressing. I do that all the time. This is why I like doing stuff like this as well, just to chill and relax with you guys, decompress myself. Actually, I'll show you in a second what I have when I'm drinking. I'm not drinking alcohol. Oh, of course. Because the side of justice will... Okay, let's see if I can read it. Because the side of justice will be whichever side wins. There you go. That's the name of the zero cost event. This is still awesome. Even to this day, this is still a good card. And then Lindbergh. I love Lindbergh. I wanted to make a D&D character off of this character for so long. He's a cat lynx who uses his the electricity he conducts with his fur to power his gizmos and gadgets. And I think that's such a cool idea for a D&D character. I remember someone was talking about it at some point in the past, and that idea had just always stuck in my brain. Like, I want to do that one day. I want that to be real. I want a D&D character that could do that. That's so cool. So that's why I think Lindbergh's probably one of my favorite Revolutionary Army characters, just because of stuff like that. Just like the context of who he is and like what he's doing is really cool. It's just a fun idea. And then here's Sarquis. I believe this is, what's his name, Bellamy's first mate. Supposedly he's still alive, but you know, Doflamingo made Bellamy and Cirquis fight to the death, which, you know, when it comes to Doflamingo, you know, when he says fight to the death, he means it. He's just that kind of guy. You know, good fella, right? Good guy. Birdcage, great card. I wish you can use it in more stuff. Another missed double fingers. 5 million berries. I bid 5 million. Yes, I'm Charlos, and I don't know what's going on around me. I just know I want slaves. Virgo. Yeah, there's a Virgo. Alm's a great card. Alm is still a menace. People are still playing Ohm. Can you believe it? People in the East are still running Ohm in their list. It's not very often, but they are running him. It just proves how strong of a card that is. So I appreciate Ohm. I'm glad I'm getting some of them. And the nice thing is that they're like dirt cheap too. Like probably not even a penny anymore. Well, it has to at the minimum be a penny, right? Nothing can't be free. Never is. As you will learn. So let's keep going. Honestly, I think this was more of an impulse buy because my LGS has told me in the past that they are not interested in One Piece, that they're not going to be buying singles, they're not going to be buying packs, that, you know, they're primarily a Magic company, primarily Magic LGS. And the fact that they have this stuff stocked was like, holy cow, how did you guys do that? What is this black magic? Hatu Kori patchwork. There you go, the little dwarves, gnomes. Doing his signature move. Oh, what? It's Porcelino. Yo! That is sick. Look at him. Brother. If this was like 6 months ago, you'd be priceless. I actually did think about getting a couple of these alts for Porcelino. For yeah, because like this still looks sick, man. This still holds up to this day. My goodness, look at that. Can you see the texture of that? Mamma mia, that's hot. That's a hot card. Nice. Awesome. That's cool. I like that. That's a card I actually I've been thinking about putting this into the Boa Hancock list I have. If you didn't know, I have a blue boa that is Navy tribal and Warlord tribal. And Porcelino, it could work in that list, honestly. It's not a bad card for that list. I'm gonna consider it now, you know? Try not to spoil myself, not look at that back card, because you never know. Usually the leaders, if it's a alt leader, they'll be in the back. And it'll be very obvious if you got an alt leader if you open up the pack backwards. Because all you see is a red card in the back, and then you know that's an alt. Oh, come on. Work with me. There we go. These packs are still never easy to open. It's surprising because like Magic packs, I was just opening up some of the Bloom Barrel stuff, and that was surprisingly like a lot easier to open than these, than One Piece packs. Interesting. And honestly, the card quality, I still talk about this a lot, but like Magic the Gathering card stock is horrible here in the West. Japanese cards for Magic are a hell of a lot better. So it's always been tempting to buy Japanese cards. Fire Fist, I have a lot of Fire Fist. Hey, Anel, okay, not bad. Always happy to pull an Anel. I like him. I was thinking about getting the alts of him as well, because they're not crazy expensive either. But I don't have like a dedicated yellow deck anymore. The kind of yellow deck I have right now is just Yamato. I have a mono yellow Yamato deck that I keep updated, but I don't really play. Mostly because like I'm playing the green yellow Yamato, and it's fun. I'm having a good time. I've made small upgrades. Oh, that's another thing I should talk about. Like, as far as like upgrading, like, or updating the list videos I have, because I have a lot of decks. I have like 5 decks for One Piece, and they are getting upgrades, but they get like intermediate upgrades, small little upgrades. So I'm not sure when to come back to show more video deck profiles. I don't know how often to do that. Bunny Joe, Gladys, Honkichi, I believe, Stainless, and then Baby 5. Crawl Stones, Riku, Bellamy, 5 billion berries. Frankie, I like Frankie. Gyatso. Gyatso, I love this guy, man. He's still like, I mean, for a villain, he's probably like the funniest, dumbest villain out there. He's a great guy. And he's a killer. Killer's a, oh man. Killer's a great guy. I really like Killer. He has such a good character. I think he's a very, I don't think he's underrated or half-baked. There we go. But that's what we've pulled so far. Actually, some pretty cool stuff. Only got one double right there of Koala, weirdly enough. Ugh. What am I expecting to get from here? Well, the truth is, what I want to get is I want to get a manga and I want to sell it and make up for the cost of this stuff. But realistically, what am I looking for in this set? No, not much, honestly. I'd like to get like a Luffy alt, a signed card, a signed Oda card. Honestly, that I would love to get that. That'd be sick. I don't imagine I'm gonna get that. I would love to be proven wrong though. You know, if you're listening, God, that is one thing I'd love to be proven wrong on. If you want to rub my face into something, please rub it into the signed card of Oda. Oda's signed card. That'd be great. I'm also not reading these cards because, again, like it's an older set. We've seen what a lot of these cards do. Bella Betty, still a fun lead. I kind of want to build a Bella Betty list. She's already been like dethroned by, I think, Sabo. Not bad. So we got a Zoro and an X-Drake. But I still think like the Bella Betty leader is still like, obviously there's still potential for it. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's just like, you know, why would you build Bella Betty when Sabo, the starter deck Sabo, exists and it's a far better ability to use? And that's kind of the issue with Bella Betty right now. But you know, people are probably still running it. I don't know anybody who's running Bella Betty right now, but she's out there. She exists. People probably, it's somebody's favorite waifu, right? She's always gonna have like some kind of waifu tax to her, and I would pay that. Honestly, design wise, I really like the way she looks. She looks great. Also, I'm actually currently rewatching post time skip One Piece right now. So right now I'm at the Fishman Island, rewatching Fishman Island again. And my goodness, it holds up, man. I love One Piece, man. Nice. I got another Nico Robin. I don't think I need more than like one of these, so not too concerned. When you're at sea, you fight against pirates, and then another killer. This fine card. This I still think this is gonna still be somewhat relevant in future sets because it searches 3 different types. That's pretty relevant. So let's put these away while we can, and we'll keep the alt out so people know what we got. Because out of all of this, like the alt is probably the coolest one. Thank you, Nell. Very helpful. All right, Borsalino. I was gonna call him Kuzan. I believe, is Kuzan Yellow Monkey? I believe that's right. But yeah, so far we have a Borsalino. That's awesome. I love this Borsalino. He looks so cool. Is this done by the? I'm not gonna know the artist. But looking at the style of it, I would assume it's a very famous One Piece artist, a very well-known, that they usually get to do promo art. I believe the artist who did Borsalino is also the same one who does a lot of promo art. Or I believe, is he the one that did the Rainbow Luffy? He might have. I don't know a lot of the One Piece artists by names. Thankfully, they are credited though, so it'd be very easy to find out if it's him or not. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Right now we got a Holly. Or a Holy, depending what dialect you want to use. Holly or Holy, it doesn't matter. It's a dog. It's just a little guy. Well, actually, no, he's a pretty big guy. Sterling, this guy, Buffalo. Mr. One Das Bones. Basil Hawkins, man. See, I feel so bad. I love Basil Hawkins' design. Like he has some cool looking cards too. It's just very unfortunate that he never did anything. A Hina, that's cool. I love having Hinas. I have Hinas in my Boa deck right now. Oh, yo, look at that. Yo, it's a Gear 5th. Monkey D. Luffy. Is this the alt? I believe this is the alt. Yeah, this is the alt, isn't it? Holy cow. Whoa, look at those hits. Mamma mia. Ah, that's hot. Yo, that is sick, man. Oh, this is so cool. Oh my gosh. Yo, this is so cool. I'm really happy. Wow. And I've been thinking about adding at least one copy of Luffy into my deck. That would be the perfect copy to add to my Luffy deck, to my red purple Luffy deck. Wow. Oh my god. Yo. Oh my god, that's so cool. I'm just a little like a little stunned. 2 ults, man, that's so cool. Wow. I'm a happy camper right now. I'll probably be using that copy. I'm gonna be using that copy. I'm not selling that. That's mine. I will eat the cost of this box to keep that copy. I do not care. That's so cool. Oh, I'm a happy camper now. I'm glad I got this box. Let's freaking go. Oh man, let's go. Waste of Life, Dragon Claw, Acha, Katori, a Nell leader. Not bad. Always happy to see a Nell. Wouldn't mind having an alt of a Nell. Manchuri. Manchuri is actually like, I think Manchuri is gonna be making a comeback for relevance. I'd assume this is actually still not even a bad card. Let me read it, because I know this is not terrible. Is this the right one I'm thinking of? Pay 1. You may rest this character. Place 2 cards from your trash to the bottom of your deck in any order. Add up to 1 black character with a cost of 3 to 5 from your trash to your hand. Yeah, this is good. Activate main as well. It's not an on play, so I can understand why people aren't playing it, but it's a 1 cost. Like, this is still good. I'm seeing this show up in lists over in the East. I see a couple of people messing with this, trying to bring back its, viableness, because they grabbed a 3 and a 5. Like, worst case scenario, what are you doing? You're grabbing like 2k counters out of your trash with this. Pay one Dawn, grab a 2k counter, activate main. You can activate it as many times as you want, as long as you have Dawns. You can grab like all your 2ks out of trash. That could be good for maybe like a Lucci deck, maybe, because Lucci, very similar to Sakazuki, only plays like 8 2k, so something like that could be fun. But it's not searchable because it's Tontada and it's Dressrosa. It would not be searchable in the deck for sure. And I imagine the Lucci list is already getting tight and probably doesn't want to mess with anything. Marie's Wall. I mean, I know this is going to be... These cards are going to be good at some point. I promise you. Mark my words. They're going to make Celestial Dragons good. They went through the effort of making the type and the cards. They're going to do something with it. I don't know what, but they're going to do something. Same thing with Revolutionary Army HQ. They're going to do something with that as well. Hey, Baby 5. Always happy to have another Searcher. And a Sabo. Nothing wrong with Sabo. I think I have a Sabo. I pulled a Sabo from another pack I had. So, always happy. Grab another one. So, this makes me so happy. Man, what a comeback compared to our last box where we got nothing but Foxies. That was a train wreck, a disaster of a box. At least here we got something like actually cool. That's so awesome. I'm happy by that. There we go. All right, what do you got for me? Let's see. St. Charlos. I still don't like that guy. I don't think anyone does. I don't think that's a very hot take to hate Charlos. I think that's like one of the ways you get into the fan base. You become a true One Piece fan is by hating Charlos. Rosinante. Here's the original art of Rosinante. I still have the Rosinante deck. I think it's going to be the only deck I ever actually bling out because the cards in it are just cheap enough for alts. Nice, got a second copy. And we got the Dawn. There's nothing wrong with this Dawn. This is actually one of the cooler Dawns. Obviously, with the Treasure Cup packs coming out, or the Treasure Packs, what is it called? One Piece Treasure Boosters, something like that. They're making custom Dawns for the majority of the leaders, but this is still a great art for Dawns. I'm gonna miss this style of One Piece Dawns. I'm sure we're gonna come back to it at some point in the future. But this is sick. This is a very awesome looking Dawn. I've thought about getting a playset of it, but alas, I haven't. I think this is like my second one of this. Oh, whatever. Just some plastic flying off. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Put these guys away. Keep my big boys out. Make sure that if you log in, if you're watching twitch.tv/Franken Lerch, that you know I got the goods. What happened to my playlist? Keep playing music. Excuse me. We're not done here. Hello? Thank you, sir. I'm not liking this song. I'm gonna give it a minute. I'm gonna let it rub off on me and let it kind of warm up. See if I'm feeling it. So far, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Come on. Try not to look at the pack. Keep the surprise a surprise. Oh, come on. Are you guys keeping up with the manga? Because we're getting towards the end of the Vega. I think actually we are done with the Vegapunk speech now, and I think we are wrapping up Egghead. If I remember right, I haven't read. It's been a while. I think they went on break, so it's been like a week or two since they've since they made the updated the manga. And wow, Egghead, man! If you ever doubted the importance of the Egghead arc, oh, you are you have egg on your face, my friend, because Egghead has been so diabolically important and like goated. It's been insane. Beppo and Humbles, Sag. Hey, we got another Dawn. Rest in peace, Sakazuki. Never liked you, never will. We'll just leave it at that. Actually, did I accidentally put my thingies in the wrong area? I did, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Like a silly, like a doofus. There you go. That's where you're supposed to go. All right. Next pack. But yeah, I'm glad I recorded this. I'm glad I'm streaming this. I'm glad I'm recording this because that's a great pool to have, and it makes me feel a little bit better about spending the money that I did today. Granted, I'm not gonna justify my purchases. There's no justifying what I bought. That much I've come to accept in my life. But as long as I have the money and I can comfortably do it, then I'll be happy to. It's just not this is not going to be a every week thing. There's no way I can support this kind of hobby every week. Even though I would love to buy boxes every week and open packs on live on camera every week. That's like a Moist Critical thing where it's like, oh, you have so many viewers and subs and all kinds of money coming in that you can afford to just buy boxes and stream those boxes exclusively for weeks. Okay, we got a Bluey show. That's fine. Do, do, do. Ba, 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 ba. Do, 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 do. But yeah, I'm gonna be playing playing a handful of card games. Have I been interested in any other card game? Obviously there's Magic. Obviously there's One Piece that we're playing right now. We're playing Slay the Spire as well on stream as like a digital card game to play solo, and I think that's been working out really well for me. Let's not get spoiled, please. No sneak peeks. No sneak peeks. We go through the pack. We look at everything. We look at the cards that we got duplicates of and the cards that are irrelevant in the meta. That is fine though, because when we get those good pulls, ooh, do they feel good? Do they feel good after going through all the mud? Miss Doublefinger. I mean, I like Elizabeth Bello II. The very fun character. Okay, Karasu. I like Karasu. And then Eustace Kid. Not bad. Always happy to pull another Eustace Kid. They're just great blockers, great Dawn reducers, or I guess what would you call it? A ramp? It's kind of ramp, sort of ramp. It definitely makes it easier on you to use your Dawn minus abilities, which I guess is a form of ramp. But yeah, Karasu is pretty good. I wonder if Karasu is going to be relevant in the future. Not only story wise, but how do you like meta wise? I don't imagine, but maybe. Also Karasu is just a cool character as well. He's another great character who like heavily over designed. His soot fruit is very funny because, you know, you think you have the crow fruit, or yeah, the crow fruit, some kind of zone, but no, it's a paramecia. He has a paramecia fruit, or no, it's a logia. I don't remember. He has one of those weird fruits where it can be like a paramecia, maybe a logia, but then he treats it like a zone because he makes crows exclusively with his fruit. So Karasu is a very strange character. I like him. He's another character. He also has a very small voice. He has a very whisper. Like, you can't even hear how whisper, like how low my voice got there. But that is how low he talks. He has, like, the thing he wears on his face is like a microphone. It's an amplifier. So you can actually hear what he's whispering to you. Hack, another cool character. Jinbei, lovable guy. Trafalgar Law and his, you know, cute getup of grenades all over him. Another Nico Robin. Let's go. I love this card. I love Nico Robin. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. Oh my god. I want to cry. Yo. Whoa. You know what? Maybe. I got a lot of good yellow cards. Oh no. The voices. Help. Help me. I can't. Oh my god. I'm speechless. This has been like, oh my god, this has been the hottest box I might have opened. What is happening here? What is going on? What is my life? Oh my god. Yo. What are you doing here? Morley, get out of here. I mean, even Isho. Isho can go too. And I guess Karasu can go. These are the cards I kind of care about. I mean, technically Beppo I don't really care about either. I'm slowly putting cards away. No one cares about you. You're banned. No one. You're just Dawn. Robin. Yes. Here is my priorities up here. Don't worry about Kid. Kid's also here, but like, that's my goat. Oh my god. Wow. What a box. Holy cow. This has been like such a great box. Holy cow, man. I've easily made my money back. I mean, that's fine. I'm not selling these cards. I say I made my money back. I'm not selling these cards. I'm acting like I'm gonna give these cards up, sell these for monetary value. You kidding me? These are my cards. My goodness, what crazy pulls I just got, man. I'm ready to fucking like retire. I'm ready to go to the casino, honestly. Like, I'm sure casinos will still be open at this time. They don't care. They want your money. They'll stay open a little longer. Like this Frankie. Oh, another Doflamingo or Rosinante. This is a great blocker. Ulti. This is a great ulti. I love this ulti. This one I believe is the searcher one, right? On play, if you're a multicolor leader, look at the top three. Grab one from that pile, put it into your hand, place the rest of the ball in your deck. This is the generic searcher for any multicolor leader if you're in blue. I think this is a very underrated card. I don't know why people don't play more of this. I don't think it's terrible. I think the only reason why you don't play it is because it's a 4-drop. And I think that's the only thing that hurts it. The fact that it at such a high mana, you're playing a searcher at such a high dawn rate. Maybe that's the only reason why people don't play it, but honestly, it's still versatile. If you're playing like a weird blue leader that is multicolored, I think this is a great card to play if you're trying to get like a specific card out of your deck. I've used this in the past in my Rosinante list when I've needed like specific searches. Before I found a strategy, I would use this. Maybe that's the reason, because before you like have a deck dialed in, you kind of need cards like Ulti to help you figure out what cards you want in the list. And maybe that's what's up. There we go. Maybe that's why a lot of people just don't play Ulti, because it's just that kind of card. It's like a filler card, kind of like a in-between card that helps you search out a jankier deck to make it better, like more consistent. I've also used Ulti in the VV list in the past. I don't think again, like I'm not playing Vivi anymore, so. But I think it's great in Vivi because it lets you play. Because Vivi never plays with a type in mind. She's always just trying to play good generic cards in her colors. And something like Ulti, I think, is a great card for Vivi. So if you're playing Vivi, I would recommend it. Kind of just burn through some of these. Oh, God, Ivankov. I like Ivankov as a character. Ivankov scares the hell out of me. He's such a terrifying face. And that's mostly what it is. Fire Fist and hey, Rebecca. You're always welcome in this house, Rebecca. We love our pink-haired ladies here in this room. Always happy to see you, Madame, my lady. Tips for Dora. Ah, there we go. My good, I'm still looking at that. These two cards right here, man. Fire. That's all I gotta say. Absolute fire. Even Borsellino. Honestly, Borsellino's still a good card. Don't sleep on Borsellino. X Barrels. Still don't remember who X Barrels is. I'm sure. I'm rewatching also the I'm also rewatching post time skip because there's a lot of characters that I just don't remember a lot about. Fire Fist and Satori. Satori's fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with Satori. It's still a playable card, especially in an L. Hey, still want to play Satori in an L for sure. Nothing wrong with that. And then we're getting pretty close to being done here. Wow. Oh my gosh, the stream's only been live for like 40 minutes, roughly. And we're actually almost done with the box. Wow. This was shockingly fast. This was like scary fast, how quickly I just burned through a box. I did not expect that. Wow, that's a bit terrifying. That, you know, if you just don't care about what you're opening, you just burn through a box. Scary stuff. I'm also not reading cards. I'm not really talking about the cards too much because, again, like it's an older set. It's a couple of months old. We already know what's here. It's just a matter of like, oh, what are the bombs? What are the hits? What did you get? That's really what we're looking at. Oh, Flamingo. What else can we talk about, man? I don't know. Oh, Garp. Always like having Garp. It's always a great card. Oh, look! Everyone point and laugh. It's Sakazuki. Boo. I'm very salty towards Sakazuki. He was an extremely hard character to fight against. Hey, Shirahoshi. It's a 1-drop. Trash this character. You may rest this character. Place 2 cards from your trash to the bottom of your deck in any order. If your opponent has 6 or more cards in their hand, your opponent trashes 1 card from their hand. Oh, it's a 2K. Huh. The Merfolk. It's not bad. It's not bad in like a generic black deck. I don't know where you would put this, but it actually looks pretty good. I like it. And then a Beppo. Let's give it up for Beppo. He's doing his best. He's just out here being a little guy for everyone. All right, let's put these guys away. Who do we keep out? Obviously, we keep out the big 3 hits. I think those are. I think that might be it as far as hits are concerned. Because I think there's only ever 3 hits in a box. I could be wrong, but I believe that's the case. I want to put Robin away, but at the same time, I like Robin. So I think we're gonna keep Robin out. You know, as a treat, as a little treat for me, we're keeping Robin out because I like Robin. Well, a lot of people like Robin, but I like this specific art of Robin. So we'll just do that. My goodness, I should sell that Enel. Because right now Enel is at his hype, at his peak currently in OP-07 in the West. Enel is at his strongest. After OP-07, I don't think he's going to be nearly as strong as he was in the past. Once we get into OP-08, I believe he slowly starts to lose favor, but he's always going to be somewhat relevant to some extent. I don't think, you know, I think he's always going to be the poster child for yellow. I can't imagine them making a better version of a yellow leader, but I could be wrong. You know, the game is still relatively young. We never know. you know, you never know where things go in the future. You can always change. Oh, Robin. It's still a great version of Robin. Another birdcage. A Yama. Yama was a very interesting character. All he did was roll at you. That was his finisher. Just rolling at you. Connie's. Gadatsu, it's fine. Hey, Bella Betty. That's nice. I think... Do I have a playset of Bella Betty's passively now? I might. I'm not 100% sure, but that might be my 4th copy of Bella Betty that I just have now. Just laying around. Always good to have extra Bella Betty's out. There we go. And then see what we get. Do. There we go. Got Choppa. Captain McKinley. Hell. Let's see. Come on. The inferior copy. 1,000 was it 200 million volts Amaru? This is a great card. This still is a great card. It's slightly fallen out of favor, but not by a lot, really. I think it's still played even in the East. There's no reason not to play it. It gives a massive boost in power, and it rests the 4 costs. It's nothing to sneeze at. And a Beppo. Good old Beppo. Always here to keep me humble, keep me grounded. You know, I can't get too many big hits. You know, we gotta stay humble in this house, as per usual. All right, last pack. This actually is the last pack. That was insane. We've kind of just burned through cards today. I was not expecting that. I honestly, last time I did this, it was like a little over an hour. Now we're barely gonna reach an hour. We're not even gonna reach an hour, honestly. We're gonna reach like a 45 minutes, maybe 50 minutes if I'm good at my job. But I can't imagine I can talk for an extra 10-20 minutes about nothing to myself, but we'll see. Man, we're getting so many hollies. I want the other one. Forgot his name already. What is it? Shit, I actually did forget his name. I'll have to look at it later. Basil Hawkins. Very upset with you, Basil Hawkins. I'm disappointed. You get the bench. Oh well. A Sabo. Yeah, Sabo, man. I forgot Sabo was a leader in black. Good alternative. I don't know his viability anymore because I think he protects characters on board, which is good. There's nothing wrong with that. I just don't think with these colors that's the best idea, but yeah, it's nothing wrong with them. A Virgo, nothing, and a Hina, that's fine. That was it. Those were our hits for today. My goodness, I am pleasantly surprised at what we managed to pull today, to say the least. My goodness, what a treasure trove of cards I have collected today. Give it up for the boys. Let's go. Wow, I did not expect to get these guys. These are some of the coolest cards I have pulled in recent years. I'm trying to think, because we past things we did in EB01, we got an alt of Mr. 2, which was our best hit by far. OP-07, what was our best hit? Our best hit, we don't talk about OP-07. that's the one for the archives. We did OP-06. OP-06, the Wings of the Captain, that was an alt art of Zoro. We got an alt of Zoro, and then the original pack opening was OP-05. And that one, I don't even know if we got any hits in that initial first one. So this made up for the first pack opening. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'm not sure how to end this one. This was so quick and out of nowhere. I guess we could look through some of the hits. Some of the cards that I've deemed pretty good to keep. As you know, we still have Robin laying around. I like Robin, so we're gonna keep her in this pile. Bella Betty's fine. Gidatsu is a great character. Amaru, great card. I'm not that crazy about Beppo. I think Law really likes Beppo right now. I think it's been a great card for Red Purple Law. Personally, not for me. I do know what's. I'm trying to think. I believe Law is actually starting to lose a little bit of favor. I think people are starting to learn like the play patterns of Law. So I think Law's days are numbered, hopefully. I don't think so. I've had a hard time with Laws. Laws have been pretty difficult to play. But you know, with decks like Boa Hancock. Boa Hancock has done a great job with combating red purple Law, but now my hardest matchup is Lucci. Lucci is by far, like, not even by a small margin, is my hardest matchup to play right now. And I'll have to just practice it more. It's something I just have to practice more. I think the idea is you want to just like bum rush Lucci. I think like ignore characters, or I don't know. I really don't know, because last game I played, I've tried like matching power with Lucci, and that was an uphill battle. What's your name? Ohm. That was his name. Ohm. We got there eventually. We got Anel. Awesome. We got 2 koalas, which I'm always happy about. I completely forgot what I was talking about. That's pretty usual. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. That's basically it. There are all the hits, all the cards that I've deemed relevant enough to show you again for a second time. I'm quite happy with this. I don't think, God, I don't know if I'm going to sell these cards. The Anel, I'm probably not going to sell, honestly. I keep saying I'm going to sell these cards. No, I'm not going to sell anything. I'm not selling shit. These are mine. Anyways, thank you guys. I'm going to go ahead and loving you, leave you here. I know it was a relatively short stream, but I think we had a good time. I mean, obviously, with these kind of pools, how can you not have a good time? And yeah, I'm gonna love you and leave you here. And until next time, goodbye. 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 Bye. 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 Bye.